Hey friends, when it comes to standing your favorite K-pop group, you love to see them grow with each comeback. But we're talking about popular music, and as with anything that relies on public approval, some comebacks are more successful than others. That means that some songs that are pretty good can end up being overshadowed by other ones in a group's discography. For this video, I wanted to take a look at K-pop songs that I feel are often forgotten or not discussed within the fandom as much as I think they could be. I love all these songs and wanted to simply bring them back to fans' attention again. This is going to be a multi-part series with part 2 coming up next actually. But feel free to comment below on often overlooked songs by your faves as well. Remember, this is a safe space for all opinions. At the same time, please do me a huge favor of hitting those like and subscribe buttons for me. As always, feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram too, @DareToBe. I thank you all for your support. And now, let's get started with part 1 on this list. I'm gonna be okay. 2PM has had a long and successful career, and they very recently made their post-military comeback. Yay! Debuting in 2008, the boys have had a string of hits from the 2009 Golden Age hits Heartbeat and Again, to the summer bop Hands Up, to All Day Thinking of You, and the now viral sensation My House. Listen to my heart. They've produced a lot of songs in their run, but one of the ones I still like to return to is Without You. It was definitely a very successful comeback of theirs at the time, but more than a decade later, I find no one really talks about this song anymore. I mean, sure, it was 10 years ago, but some songs can outlast pop culture's infamous short attention span. Hey, I'm looking at you, K-pop, with your ridiculous shelf life of songs. Yeah, that's right, I just called you out. I'm not afraid of it. Don't sue me though. Anyways, Without You has the signature JYP whisper. JYP. The music video takes place in the rain, and well, that's always fun and sexy. And well, this concept pretty much embodies the beastly idols that 2PM is known for. I think that means that you get the added protein every time you consume the song, but the science is still out on that one though. If anything, K-pop fans vow that it does give you clear skin at least, so there's that. Yes. T-ara has had so many amazing hits in their run, from their iconic debut Lies to groundbreaking songs like Roly Poly and Bo Peep Bo Peep. Fans such as myself will forever look forward to another amazing reunion/comeback, whenever that will be. Follow me, follow me, follow me, Looking back at the discography though, I feel no one ever talks about the Britney Spears-esque bop, #FreeBritney y'all, that is I Go Crazy Because of You. It's beyond catchy and definitely of the time period of course, but that's what makes it so fun. I guess it could have used a T-ara to really elevate it to another level, but this is K-pop, so I guess we gotta keep it somewhat family friendly here. Weird. But yeah, I really don't think a lot of K-pop fans of today know of this song's existence, and they instead focus on the more well-known T-ara bops, if at all, to get a taste of their music catalog. I Go Crazy Because of You is easily a unique comeback of T-ara's compared to the rest of their title tracks, an underrated K-pop song overall, and one that deserves to be brought out of that dusty K-pop vault. Oh yeah, you didn't know? There's a K-pop vault. Way better than the Disney vault Disney used to tout back in the 2000s. Fuck that vault and its diamond editions. K-pop's vault slaps. Disney wishes. When it came to EXO's double song comeback in 2016, it was apparent SM basically focused on the song that was initially more well received. Monster was the winner of the two, and so EXO continued the rest of their promotions with that song. Lucky One, though, seemed left behind and never really got the love it truly deserved. I could see why Monster was the it song, because that was the song that embodied what was really popular at the time. Still, in my opinion, I really feel Lucky One stands the test of time better than Monster. Please don't shoot me. Which reminds me, I still haven't done timeless and do not stand the test of time K-pop songs videos yet. I keep forgetting about that. LOL. When I'm ready for another cancel me day, that's when I'll start those. Anyways, Lucky One to me is a song that I can easily show to different demographics of people when it comes to the K-pop genre because of its style that resonates with a wider audience. It's an overshadowed song for sure, and one that I even slept on for a bit. I know, right? I know EXO said that they hate the choreo for the song, which affects their overall opinion of the song itself. But if we're being real here, their asses can sit in a chair for all I care and sing along to it. Don't make me come dragging you kicking and screaming to perform it for me. Oh, I'll do it. Baekhyun will like it, damn it. When it comes to SISTAR, they are undoubtedly the iconic summer K-pop queens. Starting in 2012 from the powerhouse hits Alone and Loving You to each subsequent years of Give It To Me in 2013 to Touch My Body in 2014 and Shake It in 2015. I think you get the picture here. SISTAR has had a lot of major K-pop songs fans like to discuss, but most of which are their signature summer songs. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, hey, did we forget about the 2011 bop that is so cool? Yes! Seriously though, just so you know, I don't sound like that all the time. I'm just, I'm very composed and professional when I'm at work, and then I come home and K-pop is like my little outlet, and so is YouTube, and this is where I get to be myself, okay? But I go back to being, serious all the time. Alright, so, anyway, Hyorin has an amazing vocal run in the end and closes out the song on top. I mean, she is up there with the gods, belting it out and leaving mere mortals in the dust. Oh, I guess that means she slayed in layman's terms. That's what the kids call it these days. Anyways, this was a Brave Brothers tracks. You know, the guy that's on top of the world right now with Brave Girls? But yeah, it's hard to believe that So Cool is now 10 years old. It is now a piece of K-pop history. I feel old. But this is one I simply wanted to revisit here again. Maybe pull this one out of that vault too. I think the new fans are ready. Oftentimes, I feel that repackaged songs don't get the same amount of love from fans, as they tend to be looked at as a cash grab from the company for attempting to put out another album, with like 3 new songs now added. Fans might have been broke from the first go-around too. They might not have the bills like me, but bitch, we gotta eat too, okay? Anyway, SHINee has had a fantastic discography and solid history of comebacks. But one I feel that's never discussed is easily Amigo from 2008. I loved it back in the day, and it's still a jam to me. Even then, it's never a song that K-pop fans or even Shawwalls ever bring up. You hear about Lucifer and Sherlock and Ring Ding Dong, pretty much everything else before you even possibly get to discussing Amigo. But I love revisiting old songs on this channel, and this is just my little part of showcasing songs newer K-pop fans might not know about. And I'm not ashamed to say it, just pry open that vault. It's back there, right behind SS501's Deja Vu. While you're at it, bring that one out too, okay? It's total bop. Man, this was a hard one for me because so much of GFRIEND's discography is amazing, and it's hard to find a sleeper. I was torn between Sunrise and Time for the Moon Night because I feel like I talk about Fingertip a lot on this channel, but then I really thought about it and said, no, Fingertip really is the most overshadowed title track. Dare Source Music effectively disband them and not give me a sequel to this song? I was expecting an amazing sequel song like Kneecap. Hell, I'll settle for Duodnem for Christ's sakes, or even Pinky Toe. That just screams Bob! Bob! These girls were on top of the K-pop world and were a girl group that had a wonderful rags to riches story, where they went on to become a remarkable girl group in K-pop. But no! Source Music just had to ruin an amazing group, who were pretty much the only girl group under the now HYBE corporation. Unbelievable. They'll be sorely missed, and we didn't get a proper goodbye or even given any sort of inkling of something spicy brewing behind the scenes. I just didn't get my tea ready! It was still brewing! This shit literally hit us fans like a truck, and I'm still shaking. I was assaulted, damn it, and I'm ready to file charges. My partner went to law school for a year. Yeah, 1 whole year. You better be ready, K-pop. Oh, no, where was I? Oh yeah, Fingertip is amazing. Support these girls and all their future endeavors and hope for a reunion someday down the road. Duodnem is going to be the K-pop song of the year in 2024, y'all. Calling it now. Hey, that's it for part 1 today, friends. Thank you all so much for watching. As discussed, I'll be doing part 2 next with 6 more K-pop groups. Hope you all enjoyed this video and found it interesting. Share your thoughts below. Please be sure to hit those subscribe and like buttons for me. And while you're here, check out many more of my videos and see you next time.